Hey everyone, it's Julie and it's finally time for the nursery tour. The girls were born 7 months ago, but I finally feel like the nursery is perfect enough for a tour. The inspiration for this room is vintage glam, and as I go around I'll kind of show you just some of where I got some of the stuff, and if it's still available I'll put it down below. But if you have a question, feel free to comment. And if you have twin girls, I hope you'll find this just extra exciting and just you find inspirational, and a major congrats. So come on. Okay, so on this wall, you can see we had like this kind of watercolor shabby chic picture. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and a reason why I kind of went with like this vintage glam with a little bit of like watercolor floral was that I absolutely fell in love with Anthropologie's floral wallpaper. The only problem was my husband refused, gotta love him, to put the wallpaper up. And that's because when we bought this house, this wall had 3 layers of wallpaper on. So obviously you can't blame him. I was forever banned from putting wallpaper on. It took like 4 months. It was terrible. So these came from Hobby Lobby. All right, so the cribs came from Babies R Us, and they're your traditional Jenny Lind crib. And what I love about them is that they're small enough so that they can fit against a wall. So if you have a small nursery, these work really well. And if you have twins, they have the space so they can wake up and see each other like their little like jailbird friend. Gotta love that. The blankets came from Marshall's. The bumpers were from Pottery Barn. I don't know if they're still available, but I know I did see them still on eBay. The crib sheets were from Babies R Us. And these skirtings, believe it or not, the crib skirts or crib dusters, they can be kind of crazy expensive. So I found a great deal. These are from Target. Don't spend an arm and a leg, 15 bucks. Okay, so looking inside the crib, you'll see that these pillows are from Target. The toys are from Carter's. And this beautiful blanket was handmade, quilted by a family friend, and it's just beautiful. So J for June. I mean, such a lost art. I mean, I could never imagine doing something like this. So we're so thankful. And obviously everything gets taken out of the crib, so bumper, toys and all, just to be safe. On the wall, we have June and Everly. Ryan made these. So I am eternally grateful. I can't imagine he did it, and the reason why he did it was that we saw these on Etsy, but they were really thin. So he took a jigsaw rather than it being laser cut, and he did it. So I believe it's his handwriting and all. So it's his contribution to the nursery, and I'm so impressed. To highlight the names, we just put Garland, and the dots are from Amazon. Everything's the same with Everly's crib. The only thing that you'll notice that's different is the mobile. June just tore hers down, so we're probably going to be taking Everly's down soon. The girls are starting to pull themselves up, but this was purchased at Bye Bye Baby. And the same thing with this picture right here. This was at Hobby Lobby. So one thing that's a challenge with having twins and also a small nursery is storage. So I store a lot of their clothes that they're going to probably be going into, let's say, the next month, or that's a holiday, inside their bins underneath the crib. And I also put other like twin necessities like down here. And the same thing goes for Everly's crib. We put extra clothes and up and coming shoes, how adorable, down here. Another way that we found storage was this little cute ottoman from Marshall's, and we put their toys in here, and it's just a great, because we can just, the girls can easily take them out, and I can put them back in. This was a favorite toy, Sorry, a little loud. But this is Fisher-Price, and this is like their first jewelry case. And I absolutely love it. It's just so cute. All right, back we go. So on the window, we have curtains from Target. I think this is like the Shabby Chic brand. This, I don't know, kind of underneath thing. I forget what it's called. I don't know, it's from IKEA. So the glider is from Target, pillows from Target, the nightstands from Target. Oh, and another thing that I do remove, I'm just doing this for show, so if you're curious, because the girls are crying, this from Hobby Lobby I put up on the dresser. Okay, so this rocker was found at a garage sale, and I refinished it. My husband refinished it. I don't do anything like that. I find it, but I beg my husband to do it for me, so that's kind of how it works. Anyways, he just spray painted it gold, and what I love about it is this little accent just goes perfectly with the rest of the room. I think this is Pottery Barn, and it just kind of brought it back to life. So sticking with the shabby chic kind of look, I found this corner Hutch on Craigslist, and they did all the refinishing for me, so that made it easy. But what's nice about this is that if you do have a small nursery, this is a corner piece, so it saves space, but also gives you extra storage. This is nice because it also serves as both a bookcase and a curio cabinet. We kind of put some of the girls' little favorite, I don't know, just stuff, memorabilia on there, their pictures of them, their keepsake piggy banks, and then also just some of their favorite books. And then underneath, extra storage, their books, and just some other kind of knick-knack stuff. But I love this piece. Oh, and I don't want to forget, my best friend did make this garland for me. So once again, I'm not crafty, but she is, and it just goes so well with the whole like ambiance of this room. Okay, so on this wall, this is from Hobby Lobby. Love the scripture. This was from Marshall's, and it was one of those jewelry over the door hanging things, and we just took it off and we put it to the wall. I think we'll cover this up. I don't know. That's kind of getting to me. But, and now it's a cute way to kind of hang my favorite little hair accessories. All right, the closet. So we removed the doors to give us extra space. Once again, if you have a small nursery, this works really well to put your changing table inside your closet. So the changing table was a Salvation Army find, or what I like to call a Sally find. So if you're feeling a little self-conscious about shopping at thrift stores, just say that you shop at Sally's. That's what I do. Okay. So once again, my husband, not me, he refinished it, but I give him total credit. The changing pad cover came from Babies R Us. Very soft and it's cute. It has the gold flare. Down below, this is where I store my diapers. I put the lotion and everything else, baby diaper cream in there. Teether toys. I put everyday blankets down below, and then I put my favorite muslin blankets in here. And by the way, these are a must buy, these muslin blankets. I mean, they work perfect for the summer. And so if you are out there trying to consider what to put in your registry, totally recommend these. All right, taking a look at the drawers, as you can see, this is the same paint used both on the rocking horse and also the names. So it's kind of like a gold Krylon. If you're interested, you can get it at Home Depot. Inside the drawers, we have the girls' little, all their kind of hygiene stuff. And then in the next one, we have their fancy bibs, hats, and sunglasses. On the closet, I have a memory board. I love this painting of Pinky by Gainsborough. And on this memory board, you will see my baby shower invitation. And I use this invitation as kind of inspiration for the rest of the nursery. Also, I have on here quotes that were written during my baby shower, just encouraging things that people wrote just during that whole twins journey. And I have to admit, I do read them, and they do just add that extra piece of comfort throughout those pretty crazy twin days. So up here we have the girls' clothes. I put their fancy clothes in here, and a girl can have enough fancy clothes. This was their Easter outfit. I have to highlight it. Check out that romper. It's definitely one of my favorites. Their dresses. A girl can't have enough frou-frou stuff. Up above, I have their thicker blankets, and we live up north, so we can't have enough blankets because in 1 week you could experience all 4 seasons. Their stuffed animals, extra hangers, and then I have just extra decorative boxes. Down below I have their hamper, and then on this wall I bought these hooks at Hobby Lobby, and this is where I put their towels as kind of a nice little decorative drying feature. And more gold dots. So the rug is from Pottery Barn. It's the McKenna line. And I know it's kind of crazy to have a rug on carpet, but I just wanted something to break up the space and just tie everything together. Alright, so last but not least, the dresser. This is probably where the majority of our budget went, but I'm really happy with that decision. We were going to refinish a dresser, but I just couldn't get past like the stickiness of the old drawers. One thing I love about this dresser are the glass knobs, and they kind of add to that whole like vintage glam that I was initially desiring. This one was purchased at Babies R Us, and it's a nice alternative to the Disney Princess series. So the first drawer, this is where I keep my socks and my fancy, I'm sorry, not mine, the girls' fancy shoes. Sleepers, and you can tell I need to do laundry. They do have more sleepers. And that's one thing. If you have twins, you're going to be doing a ton of laundry. Onesies, fancy onesies. Hair accessories, bloomers, hair clips. Fun shoes or everyday wear. Aren't those cute? These are from Babies R Us. Little, I forget what these are called, binkies. And pants. Little jeans, the stars. I also put their sweaters and sweatshirts here, but I need to do laundry and put more in there. So up above is the girls' chandelier, and it was refinished with the same Krylon spray paint. This chandelier was actually in our house when we first moved in. It was kind of that 70s swag, but we refinished it, and so it kind of feels like the chandelier came back again. So it's kind of like a full circle or something like that. Anyways, I hope you really enjoyed this nursery tour. If there's any questions that you have, feel free to comment below. I obviously love this room. This is my new favorite room. And wherever you're at with your twin girls, whether you're pregnant or you have them just running about, many blessings, and have an awesome day.